Well, good morning. It's afternoon. It's 3:54. I guess that would be afternoon then, wouldn't it? Well, here we are again. Thanks for watching my stuff. I've been making a list of who you are. Let me see if I can find my list. Let's see if I have it right here somewhere. It's missing. Darn. Anyway, it's this really cool list. I went through all the comments on my videos for the last quite a long time. I made a list of all these people who have commented. I really love your comments. I love it because it lets me know somebody actually watched and had a good feeling about it or some sort of reaction. I like that. Sometimes you look at the number of how many people watched a video and it really doesn't mean anything because it could be just turned on or turned off or anything could have happened. Anyway, so I was going to give a shout out to all these people. I'll have to find my list. Sometime in the near future. So I wonder what day it is now on my since surgery thing. Let me click on the date here and see if it shows me. Okay, January. We'll go back to December. November 17th. So that was 13 days till the end of the month. So 13 plus the whole month of November, which was 31 plus 13, that's 44. And now we're in December and it's the 7th. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Today is day 51 since my hip replacement surgery. We went for a walk around the moat today. It was a little difficult because the snow has been uncooperative lately, and so there were places where it was just deep enough to make my walker not like it. But I did go for a walk. I went to church. It wasn't too difficult sitting in church. I got up a few times and went for a walk down the hall with my walker. I guess I did that once. Anyway. I was just thinking about my floater. I could see it with my eyes closed now. I could see it. But my brain will soon turn off noticing it. Good. This kind of gives me a headache. Just like your brain does not see your retina. Well, I don't know why it would see your retina, but the same reason that it does not see your retina is the same reason that it's going to make me stop seeing this floater eventually. And you get more floaters as you age. Did you know that the actual eyeball, the stuff inside, starts to dry out? Vitreous. The vitreous dries out and little bits of it flake off, and that's what a floater is. Kind of weird. Anyway, so that's what that is. Beautiful day. Look at that sunshine out there. Oh, I took a picture of you see the reflection on the plexiglass. Interesting, eh? I could see the whole roof. And the snow was on the trees this morning, but it fell off. And that's what happens when the snow falls off. You just get bare branches. That's right. So what should I tell you? Day 51. Oh yeah, so day 51. So my leg, I've been doing these ones where you lay down and you lift your leg on the side. Lay on the side and you lift your leg. I've been doing those. And a bunch of other ones I keep telling you about. I don't really do it all of them 3 times a day. 3 times a day is like I'm doing them all the time. But I have been trying to do them 3 times a day. So I do get a lot of exercises in. I'm doing good. That's what he says too. That's my story and I'm sticking to it, right? So the kids are gone for a few days anyway. They need to do things in Ottawa, and so they've gone and they're staying with family in Ottawa. It's kind of neat to have family with family. We went there last night. We went to Ben's, and everybody was over there. Daniel and Bo and Scarlett and Dad and I and Ben and his wife. And then Kate and her husband and child, baby, came over too, Kate and Patrick. And it was really nice. It was like family Christmas, but Elida's family wasn't there and Abe wasn't there. It's neat to have so many people in the family that you could have small gatherings with parts of them, you know? I like it when we get together. Daniel's going to Japan in a few days, so Scarlett and Bo are probably going to stay there at his place. And you know, the times that you have with your kids can be really short. You don't realize how short they are. You think, oh, well, we're all going to be here for a few months, you know, or something like that. But then a few days go by and then that changes. And, you know, having errands to do someplace and staying there for a while. The weather has been really tricky. It was freezing rain and snow and melting and snow and freezing rain. And really warm. So when it got warm, that really messes up the snow. It gets really hard or packy, or when it freezes again, it's like rocks of snow, rocks of ice rocks. Anyway, so I've been getting lots of exercise, going for walks around the house, outside. Yesterday we went to town. Went to be with the whole family yesterday, and I noticed I didn't walk as many times. I have to be careful to do that, you know, do a lot of walks. It's really good. I guess as you walk, it also forces the new piece deeper into the bone, or at least as deep as it's supposed to be, so things don't move around. They have a place to be as they're healing. I know that's really gross. Sorry, I didn't mean to tell you about that. Anyway, so my sweetheart is taking the stuff to the dump. The dump, the dump, the dump. Taking it to the dump. The dump, the dump, the dump. We're taking it to the dump. Oh, the dump, the dump, the dump. We're taking it to the dump. I don't make videos about the dump anymore because I think it's pretty much all the same all the time. And there's so many people there now that I really don't feel comfortable filming. You know, it's bad enough filming when there's one or two people there, but when it's crowded, and there's so much conversation going on, and I don't think I should be randomly recording like that. There's a lot of random recording in my mini videos, aren't there? Anyway, so I learned another lesson once again, the same lesson I learn over and over. I can't bend over. Do not bend over. Do not touch the floor. Do not bend with both your legs straight. Well, I can't bend my new leg, my new hip, because then it'll pop out of joint. Like I can't bend down like that. I have to keep my leg at least 90-degree angle, right? So I can bend like that, but I can't go like that. Anyway, but I've decided if I stick my leg out to the back, lift my leg at the back, then I can pick things up and come back up. You know, I have one leg on the floor all the time. My other leg is going up in the back, and then I pick something up, and then back I go. How'd that work? Get it? Get it? Get it? Anyway, so when I pick up just a little thing, just one little item, forget it. And if I pick up something that has weight, ooh, that's a bad thing. Like the other day, I picked up a log. I bent over and I picked up the log. It wasn't even all the way on the ground. And I stuck my leg back, I believe. So I picked up this log, which was kind of had weight. I put it in the wood stove. I stood there bent over for a while, putting it in the wood stove. Anyway, pretty soon my back hurt. And then I did something else. I knocked over a laundry basket. It had all this perfectly folded towels in there. I'm not a towel folder, so, I mean, I do fold them, but not perfectly. Anyway, so they all fell over, and I thought, I better pick these back up. Don't want them to be a big mess from, you know, my daughter folded them that way. And I shouldn't have done it. but I reached over, and then not only was I bending over to do it, but the towels, as I pushed them back in to upright it, they kept trying to fall back out. So it was more than just a quick bend over and back. It was like bend over and deal with it and deal with it and deal with it and then upright it, and then I could stand up. Anyway, so that was longer, and so my back hurt more. And so my back hurt most of that day. And I did something the next day. I did 2 little things, not big things, but 2 little things the next day. Uh-oh, my floater has gotten bigger. It's got this, it's a ring with 4 pieces on it, 4 dots, and now it's got this little tail that's sticking up. This is more in the right in the center of my vision. Oh, help me, Lord. This aging stuff. It's only because you get old that you get this. So any of you not getting old, just remember that. You don't have to get this because you're not getting old. I don't think of myself as old. Everybody else does, though. It's pretty weird. Okay, so I guess I've run out of things to say once again. Sometimes I just do run out of things to say. Wish my internet worked here. It just does not work. It'll work a little bit, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work. And then it'll start working again, then it doesn't work. Some days you can go down and unplug everything and plug it all back in. But it doesn't necessarily work. I mean, it's going to do it again anyway, even if you do that. Now my watch band is telling me it's 4 o'clock and I need to go for a walk. I don't feel like going for a walk. Okay, see you later. Bye.